Researchers just discovered that people who follow these 10 specific daily habits have up to 60% better cognitive protection as they age. And the most surprising habit on this list might already be part of your routine without you even realizing its brain-protecting power. Welcome back to Health Treatment Center, where we bring you evidence-based health information that can make a real difference in your life. Today, we're diving deep into the latest neuroscience research on brain health and cognitive function. What I'm about to share with you comes from multiple large-scale studies involving over 200,000 participants tracked for decades. These aren't quick fixes or miracle cures, but scientifically validated lifestyle approaches that may help support your brain health as you age. Before we jump into these 10 powerful habits, I want you to think about this question. How many of these brain-protecting habits are you already doing? Type YES in the comments if you're ready to learn something that could change how you think about brain health. And if you want more evidence-based content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Let's start with habit number 1, and this might surprise you. Regular social connection and meaningful relationships. A landmark study published in the Journal of Health and Social Behavior found that people with strong social networks had 26% lower risk of developing cognitive decline. But here's what most people don't understand about this research. It's not just about having people around you, it's about the quality of those interactions. The brain thrives on complex social engagement because it requires multiple cognitive skills working together. Memory, language, processing, emotional regulation, and problem solving. When you're having a meaningful conversation, your brain is essentially doing a full workout. You're processing what the other person is saying, accessing your own memories to contribute, reading facial expressions and body language, and managing your emotional responses. This multitasking keeps your neural networks active and builds what scientists call cognitive reserve. Habit number 2 is something called the Mediterranean-style eating pattern, OV, and the research on this is absolutely fascinating. The Mind Diet study, which followed over 900 participants for an average of 4.5 years, found that those who closely followed brain-healthy eating patterns had cognitive abilities equivalent to someone 7.5 years younger. But let me be clear about what this actually means from a scientific perspective. This isn't about any single superfood or supplement. It's about a pattern of eating that supports brain health through multiple mechanisms. We're talking about foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids like wild-caught fish, antioxidant-rich berries, leafy green vegetables that provide folate and vitamin K, and nuts that supply healthy fats and vitamin E. These nutrients work together to support healthy blood flow to the brain, reduce inflammation, and provide the building blocks for neurotransmitter production. Now, habit number 3 might be the most accessible one on this list, and that's regular physical movement. The research here is overwhelming. A study in the journal Neurology followed 876 participants and found that those who engaged in regular physical activity had brain volumes equivalent to people 10 years younger. But here's what makes this so practical. You don't need to become a marathon runner to see benefits. The key is consistency and variety. Your brain benefits from both cardiovascular exercise, which increases blood flow and promotes the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, and resistance training, which has been shown to improve executive function. Even a 30-minute walk 3 times per week can make a measurable difference in cognitive function. Who else has struggled with making exercise a consistent habit? Share your experience in the comments below, because I read every single one and I love hearing about your health journeys. Habit number 4 is quality sleep, and I cannot overstate how critical this is for brain health. During sleep, your brain literally cleans itself through what's called the glymphatic system. This is when cerebrospinal fluid flows through your brain tissue, washing away metabolic waste products that accumulate during the day, including proteins associated with cognitive decline. Research published in Science Translational Medicine found that people who consistently got 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep had significantly better cognitive performance than those who got less or more sleep. But it's not just about duration, it's about sleep quality. Deep sleep stages are when your brain consolidates memories and performs this crucial cleaning function. Habit number 5 is lifelong learning and cognitive challenge. The concept here is called neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new neural connections throughout your life. A study published in Psychological Science found that adults who learned new, complex skills like photography or quilting for 15 hours per week showed improved memory function comparable to people 30 years younger. The key is that the learning needs to be challenging and novel. Your brain needs to work hard to create new neural pathways. This could be learning a new language, mastering a musical instrument, taking up a complex hobby, or even learning new technology. The important thing is that it pushes your cognitive abilities in new directions. Before I reveal the next 5 habits, if this information has been helpful so far, give this video a like. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this evidence-based health content. Habit number 6 is stress management and mindfulness practices. Chronic stress releases cortisol, which can actually damage the hippocampus, the brain region crucial for memory formation. However, research published in Psychiatry Research found that people who practiced mindfulness meditation for just 8 weeks showed increased gray matter density in areas associated with learning and memory. This doesn't mean you need to become a meditation expert overnight. Even simple stress reduction techniques like deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, or spending time in nature can help regulate your stress response and support brain health. Habit number 7 is maintaining a sense of purpose and meaning in life. This might sound abstract, but the research is solid. The Rush Memory and Aging Project found that people with higher scores on purpose in life assessments had a 44% lower risk of developing cognitive impairment, even after accounting for other factors. Having a sense of purpose appears to build cognitive reserve and resilience. When you have meaningful goals and feel that your life has direction, you're more likely to engage in other brain-healthy behaviors and maintain cognitive stimulation. Habit number 8 is regular hearing health maintenance. This one surprises many people, but the connection between hearing loss and cognitive decline is well established. A study in JAMA Internal Medicine found that mild hearing loss doubled the risk of cognitive decline, while severe hearing loss tripled it. The brain works harder to process sounds when hearing is impaired, which may divert cognitive resources away from other functions like memory and thinking. Regular hearing checkups and addressing hearing issues early may help protect cognitive function. Habit number 9 is maintaining healthy blood pressure and cardiovascular health. Your brain uses about 20% of your body's blood supply, so anything that affects your cardiovascular system directly impacts your brain. The Sprint Mind study found that intensive blood pressure control reduced the risk of mild cognitive impairment by 19%. This means working with your healthcare provider to maintain healthy blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and blood sugar. Regular checkups and following medical recommendations for cardiovascular health are investments in your brain health too. And finally, habit number 10, which might be the most surprising: maintaining good oral health. Recent research has found connections between gum disease and cognitive decline. Bacteria from gum infections can enter the bloodstream and potentially reach the brain, triggering inflammation that may contribute to cognitive problems. Regular dental care, daily flossing, and maintaining good oral hygiene might be more important for brain health than most people realize. It's another example of how interconnected our body systems really are. Now, I want to address something important. These habits work best when combined, not in isolation. The research shows that people who adopt multiple brain-healthy lifestyle factors see the greatest benefits. You don't need to implement all of these at once, but gradually incorporating several of these evidence-based approaches may help support your cognitive health as you age. Comment ready if you're going to start implementing one of these habits this week. And if you know someone who could benefit from this information, please share this video with them. Brain health affects all of us, and sharing evidence-based information can make a real difference. Remember, this content is for educational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. Always consult with a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your lifestyle or health routine. Individual results may vary, and this information is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. If you have concerns about your cognitive health, please speak with your doctor. The beautiful thing about these habits is that they support overall health, not just brain function. When you take care of your cardiovascular health, manage stress, stay socially connected, and keep learning, you're supporting your entire well-being. What was your biggest takeaway from today's video? Share it in the comments below. Subscribe to Health Treatment Center for more science-backed health content. I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive even deeper into practical strategies for healthy aging. Thank you for watching, and remember, small, consistent actions today can make a significant difference in how you feel and function tomorrow. Till next time, this is Health Treatment Center, helping you make informed decisions about your health.